Hey everyone, today is Thursday, February 25th, 2021, and we are doing themes and reading chapters 23 to 28 today. Let's go ahead and look at our standards. So, once again, we are finding textual evidence to support what the text says as well as what you see from the text, and then determine a theme or idea of a text and how it is shown through details. Provide a summary. Let's go ahead and move on to our Ignite. So let's review quickly chapters 16 through 22. There are two chapters that I primarily want us to focus on, okay? So once again, my chapter summaries are located right here. All right, let's go ahead and look at this quickly. All right, so the chapters that I want us to focus on today are 18 and 21. Let's go ahead and read the summaries. Lupe shares some stories about awful things Yao has done to cheat her father. The two girls speculate about wealth in America, and Lupe explains that there are two roller coasters, one for poor people and one for the rich. On the poor roller coaster, people can't afford to send their children to good schools. The kids can't get good jobs, and they pass that poverty on to their children. The rich roller coaster is just the opposite. After hearing this, Mia concludes, "We weren't successful in this country. Not yet, anyway. We had to get off the bad roller coaster and onto the good one." So there's a quick summary of chapter 18 that I think is very important. And the next important chapter from the reading that I believe is chapter 21. Let's go on and read it. So the Tang family is up early because a guest is yelling about how his car is stolen from the motel lot. Yao arrives right after the cops, and Mia tries to think of guests that checked out during the night. So Yao is later, right after Mia finds out that there are six guests that checked out during the night. Yao is shocked when he discovers one of them is black, and he blames Mia. Okay. He says this: "I thought I told you not to rent to bad people." My throat went dry. I could hear the sound of my breathing, hard and fast. "You said bad people, not black people." And once again, Yao replies with this: "Any idiot knows black people are dangerous," Mr. Yao said. The police target Hank as a suspect because he's black. Mia protests that this isn't fair, but Hank is resigned to the harassment. He says this sort of thing happens all the time. Okay. So Hank is used to this already, but that's not something that you should be used to. So those are the two chapters that I want us to focus on from the reading that we just did. So before we go any further, okay, let's review what themes are. I know we talked about themes last week, but we're going to dive into more detail. So a theme is a lesson. The theme is always trying to teach us something about life, how we can apply what we are learning from the book to our lives. If you ever forget, remember this theme. So if I break this up, okay, theme can be the message, okay? So these first five letters can be interpreted as the message, theme. All right, let's go ahead and move on. So once again, today you'll be reading chapters 23 through 28. When you're finished reading chapters 23 through 28, remember to write a two-sentence summary of each chapter to help you remind you what is happening in the story. So today we'll be looking at some themes that are presented in the book front desk. So located here as well is where you can put your summaries. I have my summaries located in the Ignite. You can start writing your summaries here in the chunk and chew portion. All right, let's go ahead and move on. So, in groups, we'll work through what themes are presented in the book front desk. So, today is going to be kind of a heavy topic, and today is also Black History Month celebration at Parkway. So, let's try to dig into this. So, one theme I am seeing as I continue to read front desk is exclusion and inclusion. Okay. So, what do I mean by this? So Yao and the police immediately suspect Hank of stealing the motel guest's car simply because he's black. Okay. And later, their interrogation results in his job loss, which he passively accepts. He resigns in being treated poorly because of his skin color. And here, Yao instructs the Tangs to refuse accommodations to black people. Okay, so they are no longer accepting black people to the motel. All right, that is what Mr. Yao wants. Okay, so we begin to see here, right, this exclusion and this inclusion. Okay, Yao is trying to exclude black people because he thinks all black people are bad. And we even see so in how the cops react to the car being stolen. Okay. So does everyone see how this is one driving theme in front desk? Some people are good and some people are bad in the eyes of Yao. In Yao's current state of mind, he thinks all black people are bad. The message we see here is that there's exclusion and inclusion in the book front desk. This teaches us that Yao is wrong. Okay. And remember, it was Hank that saved Mia in chapter 12. Okay. So these are the things that we learn and can apply to our lives. All right. So this is one theme or at least one message that I saw while reading this book. There are plenty more that we can go through, but this is my example. And now I want you to find yours, okay? So in groups, we will work through what themes are presented in the book front desk with your groups, okay? What is another theme that you see in the book front desk? If you see more inclusion and exclusion, explain yourself, okay? Where do you see that in the book? And write down a page number. Post your discussion on Schoology. And lastly, for your review, remember to submit your document of the reading each day. You'll be reading chapters 23 to 28 and writing a summary of each chapter. All right, students, that just about wraps it up for our lesson today. I hope everyone is doing well, and I will see you all soon. All right, have a great day.